This earth of yours will be reduced to a burned-out cinder.
Real wrath of God type stuff.
Biblical.
No, not yet.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
I came here to give you these facts.
Dogs and cats living together. Fastest carrier.
We're going to live on. Today, we celebrate.
Flabbergasted by the Audacity.
Cause like, Coach, when I watch you do a backflip, I'm like, no, I don't care. Like, you think I care enough to watch you do a backflip? Like,
I mean, if it was a good backflip, maybe.
not even.
No?
Even.
You don't like backflips like that?
I mean, it's whatever.
I like backflips.
Yeah. Can you do a backflip?
No, that's why I like them so
Okay.
much. They're very impressive.
I can do a somersault.
I hope so.
What? You what?
Who can't do a somersault?
Some people can't do a somersault. I know that.
Retards, maybe.
Cartwheel, I'm not that very good.
Cartwheel, with enough space.
Yeah, I
enough
guess
confidence, I think you could do it.
Nothing than confidence and a soft surface on the bottom.
Maybe a slight push, whatever.
Anyway, welcome back to Flabbergasted by Audacity. I'm Jamal.
And I'm Patrick.
Welcome back to this week's episode.
You know what number we're on, Jamal?
What?
Our latest fucking record. 30.
Yo, we're acting like we have like another podcast.
Episode 30.
Episode 30.
30.
Now, we missed a week.
Oh.
And I want to know what happened because, see, I was ready. I was ready to go last week. I had my stuff ready. And then co-host Patrick sent me a text going that he has
Cancer. So
I wish.
I'm dying.
I wish. But no.
No, it was like I was at school and I'm like, my stomach's killing me.
Okay.
I'm going to the bathroom every 30 minutes or so.
Okay.
I'm farting so much that the guy next to me, he thinks it's him.
Okay.
He's gay, so he has a loose asshole, so he can't tell when he's farting.
Oh, okay, that's true. Yeah.
That's why.
It's because it just seeps out.
It just seeps out.
Is he actually gay or just assuming?
Oh, he looks gay. He
Okay,
acts
so-
gay.
so-
He is
so-
gay.
But you don't know for sure.
I don't know for sure.
You should ask. No, you don't ask like, are you gay? You just gotta be like, so like, what do you think about like?
What are the Kardashians up to
Yeah.
these days?
What are Kardashians do? Or you be like, so like, top or bottom? And if he starts going to like a 5-minute like explanation of why he's a top or a bottom, that's how you know that he's gay.
So you know.
No straight person says that long.
Absolutely.
Sort of like top. That's it. It's like real simple.
Anyways, in all seriousness, I had food poisoning.
Yes.
Got it from some chicken. Cause like, when you think it's cooked.
Yeah.
Then you take it all out of the pan.
So wait, did you cook it yourself?
Well, I cooked it with my girlfriend, and she's like a meat connoisseur because she likes it a certain way. Otherwise, she complains about it.
Okay.
So anyway, she checked. I gave her the trick.
Yeah.
Check the thickest piece of meat,
Mhm.
which she did. But
Yeah.
she on the thickest piece of meat, she checked the thinnest part, so it didn't matter. And me being a big boy, I wanted the big piece. So I was cutting up the big piece, right? And I'm looking at it. I'm like, it's not white, but it's not. It's not pink either.
It's
so
like right in the middle.
yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit.
And you risked it.
The next 3 days were just really uncomfortable and annoying.
Did your girlfriend also have food poisoning, or was it just you?
No, it was just my piece. Cause
Okay,
I
because you're
took the
the
biggest
thickest,
piece.
so hers
yeah.
was actually cooked
Yeah.
properly.
But I mean, it tasted great. So I mean, I guess it was worth it.
I guess you enjoyed it.
Yeah,
but,
and I've heard people get what is it? Salmonella poisoning. Right?
Yeah, you can get it from
And
that.
you lose a ton of weight. So like, I'm waiting for that to kick in.
I mean, you're pretty good now.
I'm decent. Not where I want to be though.
Really?
Yeah, I'm getting really lazy and depressed, so I can't really do anything about it.
Okay,
at the
that's
moment.
fair.
When I get back to work, I'll be
Yeah.
happy again. So.
I mean, I'm at 160 actually. It's the heaviest I've been ever. In
I'm
my
so
life.
proud of you. You
Yeah.
need to gain weight.
Yeah, I know exactly right. On the complete opposite ends of the spectrum.
My lightest was 140. I was so sexy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was I was 140 for a long
Yeah.
time.
I could slap you with my flab.
Okay.
I had this loose layer of skin. It was great. It was like flipping a flapjack when I woke up.
On your stomach.
Exactly. I would it was like a kangaroo's pocket. I would store so much stuff in there.
Have some snacks in the movie theater.
No, not even. I was
Snack flap.
lying down and I had like a glass in my hand. I didn't feel like putting it on the table.
See, your
I
stomach?
put it in the flab, right? And then I forgot about it and I got up and it fell on the floor. Needless to
I
say,
fuck it off.
happy Halloween. We missed it. But
yeah, we missed the whole. Well, no, we did Halloween's episode technically.
Yeah, we did our Halloween episode, but we
Yeah.
did get to because we talked about going to parties and shit and how
Yeah,
that went. It was
yeah.
pretty good. Pretty good.
I gotta say actually, I went to get some food on the day of Halloween, so I decided to roll down on my windows and blast Thriller as I was driving slowly throughout the neighborhood, which I thought was as Halloween as I can get. It's my least favorite holiday, so for me, I was like, I'm gonna do something.
Let me just do something.
Yeah. I gotta say, some of the decorations that I saw, at least in my area, fucking well done. Like
My area's pretty boring like that, but I saw It's like this new thing with these giant skeleton
Yeah,
statues.
yeah.
Have you seen those? Like
Yeah.
10 feet tall. They're really cool.
Yeah, I saw one. Now there's a part where we live where it's really like they've done it every year, which is on Empire Street. There was one house, dude. There was like they were moving by themselves. Like they had like stuff
Like
that had like
animatronics.
skeleton,
Okay.
like doing this in the cage. They had like a meat grinder with like the legs sticking out. Like they went all out.
Balls to the wall.
What was so crazy was the next day I had practice. And I passed by the field, it was all gone. They took that down in a day, which is impressive. Because I know for me, when I put up decorations, that shit's there for the minimum 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so easy to take that shit out. It's fun to put in, but I'm like, bro, I don't want to take it
It's like the
out.
Christmas tree. It's just sitting there.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I gotta take it down, but I really don't want to.
Exactly,
It's always
right?
depressing taking down a Christmas tree.
Yeah,
Christmas tree.
it really is. So, like, I definitely will say kudos to them. But people who do it, man, people who put in that work for the kids, kudos to you, dude. I think
I will do that in the future. Although, with all these, I made the mistake of going on Reddit, like
Okay.
on Halloween Day, and nothing but, oh, these awful kids did this to my house. These awful
Oh,
kids
that
took all the
sucks.
fucking candy.
I did see, some Billy, like, please take one. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know who you think you are,
Did the please take one?
but, like, the whole please take, like, do you really? Like, if you think about it, like, I remember when I was a kid, I went with a group that was, like, friends of mine that wanted, and they had a plan. They scoped out the neighborhood, like, days before on how to get the most candy in the time span.
Like
that
the
they were
best
allowed.
route based
Yeah,
on
the
the
best route,
decorations.
which is crazy. I never, because for me, I'm not a big candy. I'm actually not a candy eater at all. So like, I'm just doing it for the fact of doing it. But like, they had a plan. They're like, we want to get this amount of candy. One kid I ever said, let's do this route, go to my house, drop off the first round, and then keep going. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers are insane. But I mean, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm definitely gonna scare some kids. I think that's the only thing I would ever do. I would get like a really like scary mask or something, and it's kind of like if I had enough money, I think what I would do is I would dress up as like the Chainsaw Massacre guy,
Leatherface.
Leatherface,
Yeah.
and get like a rubber blade
Chainsaw?
on the chainsaw.
No, make it real. Make it real.
Yeah, they die. If
Yeah.
I catch you, it's
Yeah.
over. That's the whole part. Trick
Like
or
actually,
treat.
you lost. You
know?
lost your life.
Exactly. And it's kind of like run around the neighborhood like that. I think that'd be really cool.
Did you see there was I forgot to tell this. I don't know if we talked about the story before, but in October, there was a kid who recently saw Child's Play, and he just wanted to dress up as Chucky. And the kid is like legit 6, so he's really small.
Yeah.
And the doll Chucky is obviously small.
Yeah.
And he was terrifying all of his neighbors and all. He was
That's
running
funny.
around with a little plastic knife.
That's
in the neighborhood.
great. I
His
didn't
parents
know
like,
that.
we love him so much.
I'm so proud of him. That's
And,
funny.
and all the people were like, it was fucking terrifying.
No, I didn't hear about that, but no, that is kind of funny.
I want my child to be like that.
That's great. I like that.
Yeah.
That's good. Anyways, on to today's news, or do you have your words of wisdom, or are we saving that for the end?
I was going to throw the words of wisdom at you.
Okay. Oh, you want me to do it? Okay.
I was sitting in my car writing the script, and I was like, today's words of wisdom are, and I wrote that, and I was like,
Okay,
so Jamal.
I do have one, and I think this is kind of, it's not like a lesson learned, but like kind of like, okay, when you stick with something. So, I play goalie for soccer.
You play soccer?
I play soccer.
I thought you coached soccer.
I still play. I play in the men's league. It's not. I wouldn't say it's a casual league because they can get pretty intense. They yell at each other sometimes. But I play in the men's league, and when I started the season, I sucked. Like I wasn't into it. I don't know why. Like I couldn't play the way I wanted to play. I knew that I could play better than that. So I practiced, and I think what was bothering me was that when I would play against the teams that I would coach, like the girls, I was very confident that I knew that I could stop their shot. And the guys that I'm playing against, they're not world star players. These are just average guys who like to play soccer. So it was the mindset. It was my mindset of, when I was playing the girls, I was confident. I said, I need to bring that mindset to my soccer, to when I play against the men. And I went from the worst goalie in the league to having, I think my record, which is how many games, I think I played 18 games. My record was 10-8-0. So because there's no ties in our league.
Right.
So it was 10 wins, 8 losses. I started the season off with 1 win, 8 losses. So I went on a 9-game winning streak. Now we're playing indoors, and I've yet to lose a game. I'm in 8 games that I haven't lost yet.
So you're an indoorsman, is what you're saying.
I'm indoor. Well, I will admit. Well, the nets are smaller indoors.
Okay.
They're like not even
Why is
what
that?
half the size. Well, because indoor soccer, right? First of all, to get a big ass net in a gym, because we're playing inside a high school.
Oh, yeah.
So to get a big ass net in there, it's not useful. And also, it's just like, there are less people in the field. There's only 7 instead of 11. Smaller field. So, but I mean, they still score on me. It's not like, the last game, we won 8-7. Like only go to let 8 goals, I let 7. So it's not like, you play well enough, you could still get by me. Like, I'm not a god. But I think word of wisdom today is, keep at it, keep at your practice. And come with the right mindset. I think that was the most important part. Come with the right mindset.
Just remember, everyone is a mere mortal. You can kill anyone in any second.
I can murder anybody.
Exactly.
So I think that was the most important. Was just had that mindset. That I was proud of that. I really was proud of that of winning that many games. So hopefully to continue next Sunday, where I know that I'm gonna lose eventually.
Well,
but
next week. So I fucking lost. So I take back everything I said about the words of wisdom. So this week's words of wisdom are give up.
Kill yourself. Forget it.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. But no, it's fun. It is fun. We have lots of stories. It's been 2 weeks.
I have to talk about this before we leave Halloween.
Yes.
Have you seen Heidi Klum's costume?
Yo, that was fucking
terrifying.
That was weird.
I saw it and I was like, "That's a weird costume." I scrolled past it. I was like, "I gotta look at it again."
Yeah.
And the more I looked at it, the scarier it got.
It was one of those weird costumes, but she does that every year.
I did see that. She goes like balls to the wall.
Yeah, which is great. I think it's great. I think it's cool.
I think she went too far. That was
really.
It was the texture just gets me. I'm like, I don't want that near me. It's like wet and slimy looking.
I think it's pretty cool. I don't think.
No, it's the greatest costume this year.
Yeah.
That's how effective it is.
Okay.
Though. I hate it. That's why it's the best.
Fair enough. I think it's cool. I think more celebrities should be. You have the money.
Absolutely,
you had the money. So
she even said like it costs way more than you would expect.
Exactly.
But she wouldn't give like an exact figure.
That's great. But like, you had the money to do it. So like,
why not?
I'm on board with her. I'm really on board with her. I want more celebrities to do.
So I have to ask though, if you're walking down the street Halloween night trick or treating and you saw like a certain costume, like what costume would you have to see to make you turn the other way?
Oh, you won't have to go that far. I'm a fucking pussy. So like, I just need that fear in my gut and I'm gone. Like,
so,
I'm not even.
So like a 4-foot tall kid in a bed sheet.
No, not like that. But like, scary masks with like any sort of like knife, real or fake. I'm turning around.
So you never trick or treated as a child?
I did, and my rule of thumb when I used to trick or treat was if I can't see the door, I'm not walking.
If you can't see the door.
If I can't like see the door from the street,
okay,
I'm not going in. And even then, I'll scope out to make sure. It
Brings
worked pretty well.
binoculars.
It worked pretty well,
Alright.
but one time they got me. There was like a guy like this, like laying down, like kind of like
Spread eagle.
Spread eagle. I thought he was not real. He was.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you thought he was gay.
No, and he was very, very, very much real and scared the living shit out of me. I ran down the street. So.
This one time it was like a neighbor, not even far from my house, like just down the street. They did like a haunted house.
Okay.
You had to like go through their house.
That's kind of cool.
That's really weird. I thought that was very strange.
Well, I mean, most haunted houses it's like that, right?
No, what I mean, like going into someone like a stranger's house as a child. All they have to do is close the door behind you, and they got you. It's that easy. It's literally like the house is a van, and it's filled with candy, right?
I mean, on Halloween night, it's like one of those nights where I think like the rules just kind of thrown out the window. Everything that you tell your kids not to do, you do that day.
Don't take candy from take candy from every single stranger you see.
Knock on their door, stuff like that.
This one time we were just walking around, and a car pulls up to our group. I don't remember who it was with, but they just roll in the window, and it's a white like truck, and I'm like, it's gonna be weird. And it's just 2 Asian people handing out candy, and I was like, huh. So the candy comes to us. Interesting.
Interesting. They changed it up on us.
I guess they didn't have a house. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess not. Here. Okay.
Yeah, so happy Halloween.
Happy
Till
Halloween.
next year.
Yeah.
Let's get on with it.
Yeah, let's get on with the news after Halloween.
You want to kick it off?
Yeah, I got a couple things. I guess we're gonna go into, and I'm gonna do my little. I like to call this corner politically incorrect. That's what I call it from now on. And I have a confession. One of these stories I researched for 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
I was really interested to figure out what the person.
That's like a 35% increase in time.
Yeah, but we're not gonna get to that story right now. But we are gonna get into some politically incorrect news. That is correct. So U.S. midterm elections came in. So that's when they vote again for some reason if they're happy with.
Yeah, I heard about like that yesterday. I'm like, they're
doing.
voting again?
Yeah, it's like apparently every. Just real quick history lesson. Every state has 2 in like the Senate. Every New York has 2, and their time is up at certain times. Like for example, like in Maine, they won't have to vote for their new people or keep the same people until 2026 for some reason.
Okay.
So there's like a couple states up for grabs basically. Republicans thought they were going to win. That's not looking like it's going to happen. And in fact, they've won some in the House, and they're right away they're like, we're going to reinvestigate the 2020 elections and show you that it was frauded. I'm like, guys, Biden won.
It's passed.
Give up.
Biden won. He's still shit.
Yeah.
Just like every other president.
So then there's that, and the Senate seems to be pretty tight. So the Republicans thought they're going to do very well, and they're not. They're actually just doing okay at best. Trump is going to run again. He made the announcement yesterday.
I'm very excited.
So very interesting. What's going to be interesting is that he still needs to compete against all the other Republicans. So I wonder if he loses, what happens, and if he wins, who are the Democrats going to pitch against him? Because I don't think Biden's healthy enough to do it.
Oh, he wasn't healthy enough to start.
so the fact that he won the first time, I don't see him winning the second time around. It's going to be interesting. It really is going to be interesting. We're going to see. But yeah, so we have that. Not only that, in Canada's side, this I found actually kind of interesting. Did you know that the Canadian government only gives 27% of funds for healthcare? And if you're anywhere listening to this podcast in Canada, you know how shit our healthcare system is, right? So the provinces have to come up with the other 74% of the 26, right? I think it's 26. The numbers are close to that.
You said 27, now you're 26.
Okay, so
it's gonna drop next time you say it.
Yeah, it's around that number. Anyway, so they went to go talk in Vancouver to try and get it to raise 33%, and Trudeau's like, nah. So
they stand up, so we're gonna raise the button now.
Yeah.
They just sit down. Sit down. But sir, sit down. Sit down.
So basically, all the provinces for once are like kind of together and going, listen, no, we need the money. Like, you don't understand how shit our healthcare system is. And they go, for the first time in a long time, I'll probably agree with the fucking guy, because he said Trudeau believes that he knows where to put the money better than the scientists and the people who are in the healthcare area that actually know where the money is needed, and it's there. And I gotta agree with them. Our healthcare system is absolute dog shit, especially in Quebec. So I'm like, yeah, kind of fucked up on Trudeau's part, kind of making me not want to vote for him next time. I mean, I don't think he's gonna win next time anyways, from what I can tell, but like, this is just making me a bit more indecisive, because I'm pissed off about that, so we're gonna see. But yeah, so that's in the news, and I guess it's not really political, this is just more of just fucked up. A black man was arrested last week in Montreal. I heard about this last week, and he was handcuffed. Here's the embarrassing part. The car was his. They thought it was stolen. The cops were off duty. They weren't even in uniform when they approached him. They handcuffed him. When they finally figured everything out, the cops didn't have the key to the handcuffs. They had to wait 6 hours for another cop to show up to unhandcuff him. He's now suing the city for damages, and he won. I think he won a couple days ago. And I'm like, that's so fucking funny. We're under arrest. Okay, so you're good to go. Shit. And you're like, we don't have
Do you have the key? No, I thought you had the key. Oh, fuck.
So they didn't have the key to
I don't understand.
So.
They just assumed that he stole the car?
Yeah, good black guy.
Couldn't check license registration?
No,
just
skip
that part?
Yeah.
You're supposed to do that first, I think.
Yeah, well, you'd be a better cop than most of them, so then there you go. So yeah, fun little stories like that.
Interesting. Real quick before we leave, the political corner, or politically incorrect corner as you have to call it.
Yeah.
Did you know that 44% of voters believe the government is being run by a secret cabal?
That's funny. Actually, now going back to that.
Who's Ashley?
I don't know. Actually, though. But here's a little pop quiz for you. Out of the 4 presidents I'm about to name, who do you think has the highest approval rating? What that means the people the most satisfied.
Alright, go.
Trump, Obama, Clinton, or George Bush?
I'm going to say Clinton.
Very close. It's George Bush. 60% and
I really thought it would have been lower because of the Afghanistan war.
But no, apparently it was above. Obama was like 3rd. Trump was last, obviously, and like Clinton was like 55%, something like that. Which is pretty good for him. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Guy's badass. Not gonna lie. Kind of fucking cool. He is fucking like the guy should be black. Like he's such a fucker. Like it's ridiculous. You know, anytime he cheated on his wife is hilarious. No, I love him. He's a great
Why?
guy.
Why is that like a positive thing for you?
I don't know what it is. Like, what a bad motherfucker to be like, yeah, I shit on you, bitch. It's like,
The bitch, but why?
I think he said that, but
Just
like,
leave her. Leave her alone.
it's just, I feel like he was in there. Like, yeah, like, Kelly would be like, you shit on me? Yeah, I did, bitch. What are you gonna do about it? I'm the president.
You sound like Dave Chappelle. When he's like, yeah, I did, bitch.
Yeah. I don't know why. I just feel like he was just like that.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Okay. Oh, so
I believe the government.
Oh,
Maybe.
yes.
Maybe the government being run by like some.
It's a
cabal.
shadow government, yeah.
Yeah, I believe it.
Why do you think Epstein was a whole thing? Got covered up for years and years.
Yeah, maybe. I believe it. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
I just want to know, like.
Wait, it'd be fun to like diddle kids with Jeffrey Epstein? Is that
No. No, but what I am saying is that I feel like I want to know like when they like reveal this, like haha, like we were running it. So it's the fucking it's the leader of fucking Kraft Dinner, who owns like all the companies, and Nestle, who owns like the other half of all the companies. Like we were the ones behind it.
It's
all.
gonna be like three dudes:
Yeah.
Walt Disney, Off Ice.
Disney for sure, yeah.
Many celebrities and public figures are leaving Twitter, stating that free speech is hate speech.
I
Since
forgot
they're
he bought
Muslim.
that. That I didn't even write that down. I completely forgot he bought
Yeah.
Twitter.
He bought it officially October 27th.
Okay, and then he fired.
He fired like 1,000 people or something.
So
It's. Did you see some of the videos
Yo.
of like people standing outside the Twitter HQ
Yeah.
after being fired? One of them, the guy was like, "This is ridiculous. This is an attack against our government, our country, and all that. I gotta go home to my husband." It's a dude.
I mean, yeah, I okay. I never liked Twitter. I was never on Twitter.
Well, no,
so, like,
yeah, but Twitter sucks because you're not allowed to say anything unless it's agreeing with liberal politics.
no, Twitter's a fucking cesspool. Regardless of what you, no matter what you say on Twitter, your opinion will be like attacked somehow.
You have to be the greatest liberal of all time, and it's impossible to acquire.
Then, yeah. I mean, like, what was it? I think what's so bad about Twitter was there's a YouTuber that I used to watch. I watched his video a little while back about his experience with this, like, we don't even know who the person is. This woman who was like attacking all these YouTubers, saying how they're pedophiles, all this stuff, but like it was so excessive. And this is the part that I find so interesting about people who follow these YouTubers or follow celebrities. You gotta have your own fucking mind, your own conscience sometimes. Because people were actually messaging and going, "Oh my god, did you actually do that?" Take like a long pause, right? If you've not met the YouTuber personally, but if you've watched their YouTube videos, okay, some YouTubers, some celebrities can really hide it, really hide it, and to them, okay, fine, they hide it really well. And not that they've earned
Unless
it,
they're
but
doing
like,
something like super illegal that like actually harms people.
yeah, that I'll go, okay, I really would not think that you would have done that, and you did a really good job of hiding it. But most people aren't that smart, and they're not gonna hide it that well. And I'm going, if you watch the YouTube videos, like the guy, he covers horror stories. He did a video about a website that needs to be taken down because it's these adult men who are grooming these young girls. I don't know about you. I don't know what pedophile goes out there and goes, "Hey guys, listen to that website. We're gonna take that down."
My favorite website. I want you to take it down. Take it down
Exactly.
right now.
It's like, why?
I'm addicted. Get it away from me.
It's like, why would they do that? You know. So I'm going, have your own fucking mind. Have your own conscience and really think about it. Because you're fucking dumb to be like, what does one person say on Twitter, therefore it's gotta be true. They spanned it 50 times. So
Well, that was the whole argument of Elon buying Twitter in the first place. He wants to make it a leveled platform for a bunch of different political views and all that. Because as it was, Twitter was like,
liberal.
"Oh, you don't agree with this? You're out. Get out."
I mean,
there were women who were against trans women.
Yeah.
And they were getting banned. Like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's hate speech." He's like, "But I'm just expressing myself. I'm not hurting anyone."
I will say, I get what Elon Musk is trying to do. However, I think I look at it in any situation. Give a bit too much liberty, give it too much freedom. Someone's gonna make it corrupt or make it wrong or abuse it somehow. Like, I'm sorry, we are too greedy as the human race. Like, I'll be honest. There's a whole lot of videos on TikTok. Take the money or double it. Give it to a coworker. I'm taking the fucking money. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm a greedy motherfucker. If I get
Times are hard. I'm keeping that.
Exactly. I'm going like if I win the lottery, you think I'm giving it to some charity? I'll give it like $1,000. That's about it. Like, I'm keeping the rest. Like, people are like that. Ask any sane person. If there's money, they're gonna take it. That's the
Well, I
way it
think
is.
all you would have to do, which probably isn't even possible, or even if it did work, it'd be bad. Like put accountability, like all of your social media accounts, they're in your actual name.
Okay, so
But then people would like find out who you are, and
yeah,
then, that'd
that's
be the
what I'm saying.
thing.
So
it's like impossible.
There are too many holes. I get what he's trying to do. In principle, I agree.
They
with
should
him.
just shut off the internet.
Turn off, yeah.
I swear.
Turn off.
It's.
I mean, I understand what he's trying to do, and like in the big picture, I agree. But in practice and how he's doing it, there are too many degenerates, especially of Twitter, of all places, that you're gonna try and do this on. Good fucking luck. Like,
well, wasn't it like the biggest social media platform
at a time after Facebook? Like, it was because Facebook came out first, then Twitter. Twitter, I think, is. I mean, they're still big, but like I think TikTok and Reddit are.
But I think because I think Twitter is more political in like ideology and all that, whereas those are more like Reddit and TikTok are more just for entertainment. You know.
True, I will say that that Twitter is pretty political, but I think Facebook also falls that area too. They are for more like 40, 50-year-olds. Like, that's just yeah, it's just one of those areas where it's like they are. It just sucks. It really does suck because I like the fact that we're able to express like that. But then, like you said, people are getting banned for expressing their opinion. And that's why, to be honest, why I don't post a lot of shit to begin with. Because every time you post shit, like, I can't remember the exact story, but I remember I posted, like, something, on, like, I commented on, like, a friend's page. And, like, all their friends got up on me. They're like, oh, you should apologize. You shouldn't say shit like that. I'm like, dude,
what did
it's
you
a
say?
fucking... I really don't remember. It was like to like a high school friend. His name was
You look kind of fat in that picture, bro.
No, it was Orion. It was just like I
okay.
commented on like his phone, like all like his friends.
You look kind of gay in this picture. Are you gay?
I don't know if he's gay. He might be.
Yes.
Is he actually? He came out.
Yes.
He is. Okay. But like, I called it. I'm telling you. But like, yeah.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
It's just funny.
Yeah, but like, then all of his friends were like, "Oh, you should share Jamal like on YouTube." So like, we are too sensitive. We are too sensitive in this time. I think, ever since, and like I said, I always fear that one day we're gonna get really big. And
We're not gonna get big. We're not gonna get big. We've gotten smaller.
We've lost views.
We peaked with like 20-something views.
No, I'm saying what happens is like one day, like
like as a person.
Yeah, the person.
You think your music career is gonna take off? And then
You never know.
One day they're gonna find a fucking podcast and be like,
And I'm gonna get
I
fucked.
can't believe he said that.
Exactly. I thought, honestly, I'll be honest, when this podcast first started, I thought about that. Because I'll tell you after what I've been working on behind the scenes, and I'm going, if this does well, I'm fucked. I'm going to have to delete all the episodes or archive them or something.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, we are sensitive. We are very sensitive in today's culture. I feel like you can't really say anything anymore. Like, even me, like, I remember, like, oh, I don't like dating black women. People are like, oh, you're racist. I'm like, how? Like, it's a preference.
It's your personal preference.
It's
You're
really-
not saying they should die.
Yeah.
And maybe
like,
lose a bit of weight, fat ass. But,
you know, like, I just don't want to date them. Like, that's
Exactly.
it. You know, but yeah, so I definitely agree with you
yeah,
on
you're a
that.
fucking bigot.
Jesus Christ.
So a lot of celebrities are leaving,
Yeah.
and they're saying free speech is hate speech.
Yeah.
Or as I like to say, in other words, I can't defend my political views because they're based on lies and absurdity. So screw you guys. I'm going home.
That's funny. I like that.
And since Musk's takeover, Mastodon, a rival social media app, has gained over 230,000 new users since October 27th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And a lot of them were greeted with the N-word. Like, hey, I'm new to Mastodon. I just came from Twitter, and it said something.
That's funny. That's great.
And also they're tracking like hashtags on Twitter since his takeover.
It's like,
one of the
slurs.
biggest ones was, I heard it's okay to say hashtag retarded again.
That's funny. I like that.
And the site is having their highest amount of traffic ever.
Well, yeah.
Because of reinstating accounts and all
Well,
that.
there you go. But like I said,
And people are coming back and like, it's okay to say what I think again.
any press is good press. Bad press is good press.
Exactly.
You know? So.
Exactly.
Yep.
What a segue. Speaking of press,
Yeah.
the Black
Depressed?
Panther. What?
Okay.
Big breasts?
Well,
What?
depressed, but.
Oh, depressed.
Yeah.
You know, when you're depressed, get some big
Yeah.
breasts.
But the Black Panther, yes, came
Yes,
out.
the Black Panther came out. In 2018, Disney managed to manufacture a cultural phenomenon by releasing the movie in February, and being adamant that it was the first black superhero movie despite Wesley Snipes' Blade releasing 20 years prior.
Yeah.
As well as saying, to support people of color, you must see this film. The sequel, Wakanda Forever, is going above and beyond in that way, with people all over social media stating things such as, white people should buy tickets and then give said tickets to black people, and then stand outside and barricade the doors to defend the viewers.
Wait, back on the last part, hold on. White people should buy the tickets.
And then give them away.
Give them to the black people.
Yeah.
And then barricade the doors to what?
To defend them, so they can enjoy the movie in peace.
Who the fuck's gonna break into the movie theater?
Exactly.
I'm very confused.
Enjoy your child film. Don't worry.
I didn't go see the movie yet.
Do you want to?
I think
you
I'm
feel
just gonna
obligated
wait.
to?
No, I don't feel obligated at all. I think I might just wait. I don't know. Ever since like COVID, I don't know what it is like for you. I haven't had like that urge to see the movies in theater. I don't know.
There've been very few movies to see in theaters.
Well, that's definitely one, but I don't know. I just don't like. I remember like before, like when a movie came out, I wanted to see them, like I want to see this on a big screen.
Yeah.
But like as of late, I'm just kind of like,
Well, for me, I'm like, I gotta wait for the right movie to come along, and Marvel isn't doing it.
Yeah. So
like even like No Way Home was.
It was good.
It was good, but it wasn't really worth seeing on the big screen. Not necessarily.
No.
I'm glad I saw it, but
yeah,
you know.
It's done.
Like, but the last one I saw in theaters that was like really like, oh, I'm glad I saw Top Gun.
Yeah, I saw it.
So fucking good.
Very good.
I bought it on Blu-ray this weekend. It's
I was gonna get you that as a fucking birthday present. Fuck.
That's like in months.
Sorry, Christmas present. Fuck.
Well,
Legit. I thought I saw it. Like, I'm gonna get that for Patrick, and then you bought it. Fuck you.
Dude, I have a list of movies to buy.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
And that was written on them right away.
Okay. But
anyways,
yeah.
But yeah, so that's like that's the thing, and this whole Wakanda Forever thing is they're really pushing it like hard.
Yeah, I know.
And it's the amount of like politics that go behind this movie just because it's starring black people.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. And then you're just inspiring racists who claim to be the opposite of racist.
Yeah, like we're not racist. Yes, you are.
It's like they're fighting racism with more racism,
Yeah.
and they think that's gonna solve the problem. It's like what?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't agree with. I really disagree. Like 1,000%. Like I just don't like the fact that like we are pushing the agenda. I feel like a woman. I feel like a woman because it's like it's the same thing for any all women cast movie. They push it on you so hard, right? And if you don't go see it, you're a fucking you're not a feminist. You're a fucking misogynist.
I mean, if the movie is good, I'd go see it. Like I was watching a horror movie in October called The Descent. The whole cast is women, and it's only like I want to say halfway through. I was like, huh, the whole cast is women.
What did you realize then?
There's not no like because I didn't think about it that way.
Okay.
I was just enjoying it.
Okay.
And
was it good?
It's excellent. I have to buy it. It's a great horror movie.
Okay.
If you're claustrophobic, watch it.
Okay.
It's in for Halloween though, not any other time of the year, because then you're just torturing yourself for nothing. Okay. It's an excellent
Halloween. Okay.
Yeah, so if the movie's good, it doesn't matter who the cast is.
Yeah, no, for sure.
If you have to sell the movie, like it's
cast.
women,
Yeah.
then you know it's bad.
Yeah.
If they're not saying anything about the movie and they're just talking about look at this diverse cast we have, then you know the movie's shit.
Yeah.
Because they're not marketing based
true.
on anything the movie has to offer.
That's true.
And that's what they're doing with the
I'm still gonna watch it when I'm gonna download it and then watch it at home.
Why?
Because Black Panther, I like the hero as the character.
Jamal, I don't want to spoil this for you.
Yeah.
He's dead.
I know that he's dead. I just like the first movie. I want to see what happens.
Can I spoil it?
No, you can't.
Real quick.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
One spoiler.
No.
It's gonna make you not. I will save you. Dude, the movie's almost 3 hours long. I will save 3 hours of your life.
Listen, I watched.
You will thank me.
No. I watched Elvis. That movie was fucking long. Okay.
Was it good?
It was too much on the manager. I know the manager would play a big role in his career. Yeah. I really felt like the movie should be called Elvis, featuring the manager, because it was a lot on him. The guy who played Elvis, fucking fantastic.
I saw the trailer. I was like, I gotta watch that.
No, it was
and I
really
didn't watch it.
fucking good. I don't know a lot about Elvis, so that really helped me get to know a lot about him. And he was like Michael Jackson of his time. He was really popular. Anyway.
No, well, that's why it's the king of rock. The king of pop.
Exactly. Yeah.
Who's the king of rap? That's right, Eminem. Thank you. Okay.
I mean, he's definitely up there. I would say. I like how quick you were on that one. I had no time to even process.
I saw you take a second. I'm like, I got this.
I got it right where I want him.
Yeah. So. Just real quick, I think it's hilarious because they're saying white people, if you want to see the movie, just wait a week or two to let all the black people see it first. And it's like you're just making the movie make less money.
Yeah. Like,
which means they're not going to be inclined to make more black people cast movies.
Yeah, no, that's...
So you
whatever.
just... What?
Where was that from? Twitter?
Oh, well, the whole, like, buy you tickets and then give them to the black people, that was from a TikTok that some black lady put.
But see, this is why they black people in this thing. That right there.
That's the reason right there. Anytime anyone asks you, just show that clip.
Yeah.
They're ruining Black
Watch
Panther
that.
for black people.
Yeah, honestly. So, Drake's new album came out last week. He did an album with another rapper named 21 Savage. He is getting clowned on TikTok right now.
Who, Drake? Or?
Drake. Drake is getting clowned on right now. Now, these last couple songs that Drake has made, a lot of people have been classifying it as, like, Drake being gay. Because, like, the songs are very... I wouldn't say feminine, but it's just, like... Drake is a bit more hardcore of a rapper. Like, his older stuff was... I'm a big fan of his older music.
Hardcore? I've only heard, like his stuff in passing on the radio, and it all sounds so fucking boring.
The new stuff is worse. And the thing about, like, he had a song, and I'm just, like... It's a house song, and... Everyone on TikTok was just kind of like drink at the club and they do like really like feminine like gay like movements, right? So there's a part in the song where he goes 21, can you do something for me? Hey, can you talk to the like he's sounding so fucking gay. Yeah. It almost sounds like 21's fucking him in the studio while they're doing the song.
I'm gonna give you this idea for free, Jamal. You should do a remix of Hotline Bling.
Yeah.
Except change the lyrics to "You used to fuck me in my asshole."
So, cause I'm telling you, everyone on TikTok right now is clowning on this song. It's just everyone keeps going like they have a drink going 21.
Just
can you do something for me? Hey, and 21's like 21. That's
all he does.
His fucking the rapper. I will say this for everyone going, he's about to sign 21's name. Wordplay, pretty fucking good. As a rapper, terrible. All he fucking does is that his every line he goes 21 21. That's the whole fucking thing. So when Drake's going 21, can you do something for me? He goes back around 21 every fucking time.
Like he has Tourette's.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he has.
I can just imagine him in like we'll say high school class one year.
Yeah.
The meme comes out. What's 9 plus 10?
21.
Savage.
What's funny? He's actually British.
British?
He's a British rapper, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's actually British.
Does this is the accent try come over?
Not at all.
Never. It never does it?
Yeah. So that's why when I heard it, I was like, he's British. But yeah, so new album. I did hear it was good though. Besides that fact.
Besides the gay part. Yeah.
Well, again, any press is good press. So he is getting a lot of recognition because of that one part of the song. So that we have this other story. I took a picture of it because I was too lazy to write it all down. So I heard about this on Instagram in passing. I was scrolling through shit, and I found it kind of interesting, just because of how fucking funny it is. So this person whose name is
God, jeez, what did he do?
Her name is her last name is Nugent, but she is
like Ted Nugent.
No, I wish. She is a YouTuber who does beauty. But she's a trans YouTuber. She was a boy, now a girl. She was recently arrested, November 7th, as police claim they have found her roaming around the pool in her underwear and spraying police and security personnel with water at the Good Time Hotel. Funny name for a hotel. Yeah. In Miami Beach, Florida. According to the police report, officers were called in response to a report of a person acting in a highly disorderly fashion and causing disturbance at the hotel. She was charged with misdemeanor disorderly conduct, misdemeanor battery, felony battery on a police officer, and was taken into custody at the Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center, Miami, with a private.
And that's when she started waving her cock around.
Nugent was placed into a men's prison despite her gender identity. That's the funny part.
Good.
So
good.
That right there is gonna piss off a lot of LGBTQ.
He's gonna get raped so much.
I know, he's a pussy.
That's great. That's excellent.
What's so funny is this though.
What goes around comes around.
Apparently, when he was being arrested, there's a video on this. I'm not sure to take it down now. While he was being arrested, he was twerking on the cop. I don't know why. But he was twerking on the cop. I saw the video and going, "You're an idiot. You're actually dumb." But yeah, so I saw that. Also, WNBA star, so that's women basketball, in case you're wondering, who's been in Russia now for, I want to say, since like last year.
Remember we talked about some months ago.
So she's back. She's now in forced labor camp for the next 9 years in Russia. They're hoping to trade her for a prisoner of war from on the American side and do a trade because she's not getting out. It's so funny. I feel bad for like their 5 fans because WWE has no fans. But yeah, and
her whole life.
I know, whole life just because of some fucking medical marijuana. Shit blows my mind.
So funny.
So funny. So
they should get drafted for Ukraine.
So I had 2 funny stories, but I want to see those for the end because I found it really fucking hilarious.
All right.
So I'm gonna hold on to those.
I got some pretty good stories.
All right.
New York man who evaded police for over a year was spotted and arrested by his investigator at a Disneyland.
Let's go to Disneyland.
You're just hanging out.
Populated face ever.
Well, no, because you wouldn't think you're just hanging out like, hey, there's Mickey Mouse, there's Donald Duck. Is that my fucking investigator coming after me? Oh shit. You know?
That's funny. I mean, a year's pretty good. That's pretty good to avoid for a year.
Yeah,
that's
a whole
impressive.
year, and then you just, I gotta go to fucking Disneyland.
Yeah.
That should be safe, right?
It's a little weird, but yeah.
So it begs the question, Jamal, like, if you were on the run from the authorities, and there's one thing you really wanted to do and you couldn't put it off anymore, like you had a craving or whatever, what would it be? So you just, okay.
Yeah. Or house.
But you get paid for that, and that's pretty discreet.
Yeah, but like, threesome.
Unless they know you. Like, they know you do that, and then they just put a bunch of women investigators.
Hey, man, that'd be a fucking... hopefully this let me finish, and then you could arrest me.
That'd be so funny.
We
should arrest him. No. Let's fuck him first.
Yeah, let him finish.
We need to make sure it's him.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the only way to know.
Yeah.
How do we know it's him? Well, when he comes, he makes this noise like a giraffe? Like a giraffe. What does the giraffe sound like? We'll find out.
We got him.
Just making everyone come to hear the sound. It's not him. Next.
When you come in, I need to hear you, okay? You have to tell me audibly that.
Damn it, his face was muffled. I put the pillow over his mouth.
Exactly.
We gotta do it again.
Yeah.
So mine would be I'd kill again.
Kill what?
What?
What is it?
Nothing. Okay. National Park Services are warning people to not lick the psychedelic toads. Do you think if you lick a toad 3 times a day, are you a drug addict?
Stop. That's a good inside joke. We're not going to elaborate further. No. Okay.
How many licks to a toad?
I don't know.
Before you get high, you think?
I don't want to know, honestly.
Okay, but if you had to lick a toad, where would you lick it and why?
Where would I lick it? On its back.
Okay, the back is eliminated. No back. You find a toad's body parts. All the back is missing.
His stomach, I guess. I'm not looking anywhere near like his toes or anything like that.
Dude, the toes are the best part.
No, you're weird. Shut the fuck up.
No, just imagine the texture on your tongue.
God. Okay, move on. Next story.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
God.
I didn't. It must still be Halloween. I'm scared. Man angry about flight cancellation carjacks multiple cars and causes 5 car crashes. Sorry, sir, your flight's cancelled.
Fuck! And then go to the fucking car.
Turned into the Tasmanian devil.
GTA style. That's funny. That's just, I had nothing to say about that.
I have to ask Jamal, what's the angriest you've ever been, and what did you do?
I almost punched him because he said that Quebec c'est pas français, but that's nothing about it. Like, I think on a fucking car chase. Holy shit, that's funny. That's really fucking funny. Okay.
Oh my god.
That's his jokes.
It just makes me think of, you ever seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Yeah.
It's that scene where it's like, we don't have your car.
Yeah.
And he just starts saying the F word like 20 times.
Fuck. Yeah.
So get me my fucking car.
Yeah, right.
Right fucking now.
Yeah, that's funny.
I can just imagine him doing that, and then it's like there's nothing we can do, and that's when he goes on his tirade.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay.
That's all my funny stories. What you
All right. Woman. So, picture this, right?
All right, draw a picture for me, you artist.
All right. You're 88 years old. You're a woman.
Oh God, my legs hurt. My back is killing me.
You're an 80-year-old woman in Brazil.
Oh, I can't come anymore.
You have a stroke. You go to the hospital. You have a stroke. No. Stop.
What kind of stroke?
Heart stroke.
Heart stroke.
Yes. Okay.
Not a breast stroke. A heart stroke.
You have a stroke. You go to the hospital. But you're gonna be okay. Doctors say it's okay. We caught it in time. We're gonna give you some IV fluids to make you feel better. They accidentally make a mistake and inject her with chicken noodle soup.
How? Into
her IV and she dies. They admitted that they made a mistake.
Was she white?
They're Brazilian, so.
I must know. Cause
Yeah.
it must have been too spicy.
I have no fucking clue, but how in the fuck?
The syringe just falls in her chicken noodle soup. Better suck this up. And then someone asks her a question, turns around like, what was I doing again? Oh yeah, and just puts it in the IV.
So injected it with fucking chicken noodle
You're
soup.
gonna be fine. We're just gonna give you some chicken noodle soup. Stat, you know.
So the daughter sued the hospital. She won. What's funny that they actually admitted to it. I just want to rap with it. Like, listen, just deny it. Let's be a denier.
How
for
does the
years.
defendant plead for injecting an 88-year-old woman with chicken? Was it guilty? Huh. I really thought you would deny that because that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Also, so Democrat Tony DeLuca, the longest-running Pennsylvania state representative of 39 years, died last month at 85 from lymphoma. According to the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, because of his recent death, election authorities were unable to change the ballots, and many voters chose him over the Green Party. So he won, though he's dead. So imagine you lost to a dead guy.
They elected a ghost.
So they're gonna hold a special election for a real person who's gonna be alive, but that's just so funny. I saw it on the news and going, you gotta be fucking kidding me. They voted for a dead motherfucker? Are you joking? So he died, still won.
I can just imagine that like they give a speech right when they win.
Yeah.
It's just an empty podium. So how long do we wait?
Yeah. When's he coming? Like, they put an urn in front of the fucking thing.
The urn will now speak.
Yeah.
Just a breeze over the mic. Glorious, good, brave, yes.
So yeah.
Long live the king.
Long live the king. King Charles also apparently was walking to the streets in New York. He got like an egg thrown at him. He just kept walking though. What a badass.
He didn't even feel it. He has no sensory in his back.
Yeah. He's just like boom. I don't give a fuck. So
Him and Joe Biden should go on like a bro date.
that'd be cool. I can see that.
I wonder who would like drown in their soup first.
No, the chicken noodle soup.
It's chicken noodle soup.
In
Of
the
course.
IV.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
They both have IVs plugged into them during dinner.
chicken noodle soup.
So what kind of IV you got? I got the chicken noodle soup IV. What about you? Tomato.
Lipton, yeah, that's the Lipton chicken soup. You know what I'm talking about? That good shit. But
And
yeah.
for dessert, we're having toad. We're licking toads.
But only 3 times.
Only 3 times.
You
You
know,
don't want to be a drug addict.
Exactly.
Yeah, more than 3 times. Then you got a problem.
But you want to know what you don't know what I am? I'm Jamal.
And I'm flabbergasted.
No,
What?
you're Patrick.
Who?
And this is Flabbergasted by Audacity. I'm Jamal.
And I'm Audacity. Alright, give me one more chance. One more chance.
No, you know what?
So you're Jamal.
Okay.
So you're Jamal.
Yes. And you are.
Patrick.
You're Patrick. Okay.
Cut.
I'm Jamal.
What again?
No.
I thought we were done.
No. Hold on. I'm clapping.
Oh,
Edit here. No.
we're clapping now. I'm just trying to see how bad the end of a show could be. That's all I'm trying to do here.
I'm Jamal.
Why are you still trying? And I'm done. Goodbye, everybody. No, you can't. Why are you still going?
I want to end it properly.
You never will.
The decision rests with you. Rests with you.